Oh, that thumbnail was absolutely terrible, but I had to sort of do it quickly. So, make this focus, and hello to everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. So, just a few things I wanted to talk about in this video. I haven't done an actual video today because of other things at the moment. Working on other videos, and I wanted to ask you guys a couple of things. So that is the point of this video. Let's bring the tripod a little bit closer so I can actually. Hello to Noah. How are you doing? So, hello to Tim TDM. Although you're not first, you're actually second. Noah was already in. The point of this video, only a short one today, probably about half an hour, sort of just chatting away and things like that. I'm going to be doing a YouTube rewind video, which is going to be up on Tuesday. I already have loads of the footage kind of ready for it, along the footage that I want to use for the video. I've already got a lot of it ready, mostly, I'd say. Make sure that's off. Now down so I can read the chat. I'm going to be doing a YouTube rewind video for Tuesday to basically look over 2018 and some of the highlights of the year for me in terms of, I don't know, I guess probably different experiences. So maybe some new additions I've had, obviously the travelling that I've done, the collaborations, the show videos, people I've met, various sort of different things like that. And I apologise, I burnt my tongue today on some really heated Chinese noodles. I burnt my tongue and it's like really, really sore. So if I speak a bit weird, even more than usual, that's why. Okay, so I apologise. So I'm looking for some feedback on anything that you might like to be included in my rewind video, which I'm working on, and I want to have it done for Tuesday. We will probably go up earlier because it's New Year's Day. I'll probably have it going up at 12 PM as I did on Christmas Day, so it'll be up a few hours earlier. To Noah, I didn't slurp. You see, I microwaved it, spun the noodles on straight in my mouth, and then I had to spit it out, but I burnt all the side of my tongue on the left side. So it's talking is very uncomfortable at the moment. I apologise. So what is Petco's real name? His real name is Petco. That is actually his name. So yeah. Hopefully that answers that. Hello to Aaron. Hello to Kaylee. Merry Christmas to you and to everyone else. I hope you've all had a really good Christmas, and hopefully you'll all have a good New Year as well. Should be quite good, I think. Arachne King, am I going to seize? Possibly, I don't know yet. I need to check whether I'm on call or not with work, and also sort of funding and things. To be fair, I'm trying to get everything sorted. I'm going to Guatemala the end of February, Guatemala, and then over to Floors. So I need to make sure I have funds for that. So I will need to check funds as to whether or not I go to Seas. If I am going to Seas, though, I will make sure I let you know, of course. So well, yes, I know his surname. To be fair, I do know his Petco's. I do know what his real name is. His surname is Petkovic, but I'm not going to be saying that. So I'm just going to say his name Petco, because he is known as Petco, and I don't really think I should be giving out any of his personal details like that. I'm sure you understand. But yeah, Petkovic is his surname. But I won't be saying what his main name is, So hello to Jessica, hello to Aaron. Aaron, I need to respond to you. I know I've had loads of messages from you. I apologise. Been really, really busy. As for what I had for Christmas, I've had, to to be fair, I'm a bit of a pain when it comes to Christmas, because if I want something, I will go out and buy myself. You know, obviously if I'm video games, or I recently got into plants. So I've been buying myself loads of plants. I've got another 4 plants coming. 3 sort of house plants. 1 bonsai tree. I had another bonsai tree that I ordered that came this morning. Don't know what kind it is, but it looks cool. I got another bonsai tree here. I had the Spyro statue, was kind of like a gift to me, from me. I had a like a flat skillet for doing pancakes and things, because I enjoy cooking, of course. I had a book which I've nearly finished, which is the last book written by Professor Stephen Hawking. So working my way through that, really good book. Obviously I enjoy reading. Some animal books. Yeah, like sweets and chocolates and things. Aftershaves. Some money. I had, my friend got me 8 different varieties of tea, a Totoro music globe, and a Totoro badge, which was awesome, because I, of course, am a huge fan of Studio Ghibli and Totoro. Vodka as well. I don't actually drink vodka. I don't really drink alcohol in general. But yeah, I had some vodka. So what I ended up doing with that is taking that to the BTS lectures with me and sharing it around, and hopefully sort of contributing towards everyone's hangover the following day. So, but yeah, I had a really good day. Christmas was really good. I have actually done, throughout the day, I actually had my phone with me and I was filming, and I've done like a bit of a mini vlog. I just haven't finished it yet because I've been busy. So I'll probably include a mini Christmas vlog very, very soon at the end of another video, so you can see what kind of things I was up to, including my cooking and things like that. So, but yeah, hopefully everyone else had a really good day as well. So to Gary, what species do you have? Hello to Phil. Hello Arachnid King, how are you doing? I'm just going to quickly check. Dan, do I get my spiders from the spider shop? Yeah, I get probably about 90% of my spiders from the spider shop. I do use other supplies as well, but I have a really good relationship with Lee from the spider shop and the staff from the spider shop. So for that reason, I just always go to them first, and usually they can sort of sort me out. So that's why I use them a lot for my collection. Yeah, I don't know about an allotment. I mean, I like plants, but I like them in here. Most of my plants are upstairs in my bedroom sort of working area. I spend that much time up here, so I have a bit of fresh oxygen, you know, circulating the room. But yeah, I don't have time for allotments. I'm not into growing fruit and vegetables, just plants and things. So to Tim, who holds spiders and praying mantises, yeah, I hold everything because I've had it in the past. Ben, I'm very good, thank you very much. Hey to Karen Scritters, how are you doing? Hope you had a good Christmas. So yeah, I mean, as far as the reptile update, the reptiles are all doing good. The bearded dragon is settling in absolutely fine. The iguana is fine. I need to give her a clean out tomorrow. I was meant to do that today, but I've been busy with, well, not busy, but you know what, my brother came to visit me. I was meant to finish off a video this morning for today. My brother came round, and then with his girlfriend, and then my best friend came round with his son, and we were playing some VR, and then my brother came back, and so I was due to go out today to meet someone, but that didn't happen. So I sort of had a day of just being with sort of friends and family, so it's been kind of busy, I guess, and so I haven't had time to clean out the enclosures, which I'll do tomorrow. But yeah, all of the reptiles are good, all of the inverts are good. I've just had a box, well, 2 boxes actually, 2 large boxes of dubia cockroaches for feeding off. I'm going to breed them for a while first to get them established as a colony, and then I'll use them as feeders. My reptiles absolutely love the dubias, so that's really, really good. So hello to Fatal Crown Lion. So what video are you editing at the moment? Is it your next Fatal Fangs video? I keep mine kind of damp for the Sun Tigers, so I'm Persimonia. I keep them damp, but not completely soaked. Not soaked through at all. To Robert, RE7, yeah, it went really, really well. I've actually played it and completed it before. My friend Dan had never played it, and Stefan had played it for about half an hour. So I ended up just sort of watching those two play all night, which was really, really, really entertaining, fantastic. Probably later on tonight, I will probably end up doing a live stream on YouTube, and I'll be playing it myself for a bit. The annoying thing is, I do have the PlayStation camera, but it will not let me use the camera whilst I have the headset on. It's not letting me do that for some reason, which is a shame. But if I can get it working, I will. But if not, then it'll just be me with a headset on, and you can sort of watch me play. I won't be able to read the comments, of course, because I can't see the comments on the screen. But if you want to sort of laugh at me as I probably, you know, get scared, then you're welcome to join me later on. The crab is downstairs. I can always go downstairs and show you a quick look at the animals if you would like me to do that. Severe Pagopus. Enjoy that, Noah. Severe Pagopus are great spiders. Just keep your fingers away from them and anything else. Yeah, I mean, I know that Ramsey and the geckos like dubias, but the new bearded dragon I was a bit unsure with. But I've been sort of feeding him the dubias because I think they're better for, as feeders, cockroaches are much better, which is why I've been using those. And you can see he takes them down fantastically, and he's no longer, his head isn't bobbing like it was before, which is fantastic, to be fair. So T Celedonia, yes, I do have one coming. The video today was meant to be an update on the sick Celedonia that I have. But like I said, I had people come around today, I couldn't finish the video off, and I was going to rush it this afternoon, and I decided that I'd just, you know what, leave it, do a live video. I'll be doing the TarantulaDan rewind for Tuesday, which, like I said, I already have loads of the clips ready that I want. I've got to piece them together and do the audio over and things like that, which I'll be working on pretty much solid tomorrow during the day. And then the Celedonia update will probably be next Saturday, because I wanted to do an update on the one that's sick, but also the other three that when they were all rehoused, I thought I'd do a video on those, and then obviously try and get some feeding footage of them as well, and just sort of show you all of them and how they're all doing, not just the one. But I haven't been able to get the footage for that, unfortunately, so that will probably be on Saturday, is what I'm aiming for anyway. Who's the troll, if you don't mind me asking? Awesome. Well done on getting to round 2. To be fair, God, my clip was rubbish. I know, I wasn't very happy with it anyway, but the feeding clips of the Sarwar Blue and the Celedonia and everything else that people thought I was going to use, I wanted to save that for my own clips. So, you know, I'm not worried. I don't mind not getting through. So yeah. Hello to Flash Master. Hope you're doing well. Discord, yes, I do have a Discord. If you go onto Discord, TarantulaDan, and I'm on there. I won't be on there tonight because I'm going to be streaming Resident Evil 7. Although, to be fair, I could go on to... No, I won't be on Discord tonight, actually. I'm not going to confuse it. But yeah, it's really, really fun to watch them. Nicola, the Caledonia will be spoke about in the Caledonia video. I won't be saying anything about it at the moment, so I'll give you an update on it probably in a week's time. I should have everything sort of sorted by then. New animals for Christmas? No, I didn't have any new animals for Christmas. I don't normally like people buying me animals. The reason is because, one, I know how expensive animals cost, but also if I'm going to receive any animals, I usually like to know what it is that I'm expecting so I can get the enclosures set up for that particular animal. If I have a random sort of animal or animals turn up and I don't have the stuff for them, then it's more trouble for me to try and get things sorted. So my friends and family don't buy me animals for that reason. I like to pick things myself. So yeah, King of Boons. Yes, I have 2 of those. Put them in my slings. My son has a Brazilian white nose. Only eaten once. No, not at all. If you have a spider or any invert and it doesn't eat, just give it space. I always tell people the story in a nutshell. I had a spider that didn't eat for 13 months once. Okay, you can't force them to eat, but when they do want to eat, they will. Okay, so if it's refusing food, it could be a sign of pre-molt, or maybe it's just not hungry. So yeah, don't be concerned. Look at the comments. Thank you to Snake Power Force. Pavi Giri, I'm presuming what you mean. Pavi Giri, all good. Okay. See, I don't mind if there's if people ask me questions, I don't mind. But if there's actual trolls, then I will remove them. That's why I have the stream up on my laptop behind me. I can just get rid of them. Hello to Lucy's Little Critters. I hope you're doing well and you've had a good day. So yeah, like I say, the point of this video, I'm doing my YouTube Rewind video. I could do with some suggestions for what videos you would like me to include in that one. So I've already got a bunch of them ready, but if any of you have any suggestions, then please let me know. I'm going to try and keep the video fairly short. It won't be the full videos, just clips and maybe a mention to it, which will all go into the one clip pretty much. And then maybe if you guys are interested in a minute, if you've finished with the questions, then I can always go downstairs and show you the animal room, maybe have a quick look at some things. It will be a very short video today, not on this sort of 3-hour live stream. I'm going to limit this to ideally 45 minutes will be the absolute maximum I'm going to go to. So, so yeah, any questions, post away, and if there's no questions or any suggestions for the rewind video, then let me know, and I will move the camera downstairs into the animal room, and we can have a look in there. So yeah, so what's everyone been up to? Hopefully you've all had a good day. Where am I from? I am from just outside of Birmingham in the UK. The Linenthal? Yeah, I can show you that. I can always show you that tonight if you'd like to have a look at that. She's doing well. What shows are there early in 19? So for shows in 2019, there's the South East Arakan show, which is in Kent. There's the Northern show, which is in by Sheffield Way. Western show Bristol, Eastern show Bedford, Southern show down in Brighton again. There's also a show in Edinburgh, I believe. There's the 2 Bugfest shows in Thornbury. What else is there? There's the Amateur Entomology show. I think that's down south later on in the year. I'll do a list and I'll do a video on all the shows and when they're coming up with links, so that if you are interested in attending any shows in the UK, then you can follow the links and you can go and check them out. Yeah, Nicola Gray. In fact, I don't know whether you will be able to. I got this new chair and it's not very. Let me just turn this around for a second. It's not going to be the clearest, but I was just going to give you all a glimpse at a couple of clips that I have already selected for the rewind. So it's videos. So just going to show you a couple of clips that some of the videos that I've decided I will be using. When it loads. So this one is the reptile rescue, which of course will be towards the end of the video because I'm going to do it in like a timeline. So of course I'll show the reptiles that I recently had, as well as obviously updates on them as well. This one I have to include this Spyro the Dragon because of course huge fan of Spyro. I want to sort of give mention to that. The surprise package from Peter Webster, which of course is Daffodil the corn snake. Wanted to show that off again as a highlight. The BTS lectures, of course, I attended. So I've got to give a mention to that and some footage. The £1,000 mystery box from the Spider Shop, and of course, yes, the Spider-Man costume will be probably worn for the video as well. Oh yeah, just to show you this as well, if you haven't seen this video is amazing. It's a big ass crab video. This video was empty, obviously, just to let you all know. But yeah, I don't know if you haven't seen this, I would recommend watching the full video of this. But yeah, this is the big ass crab. Myself and Dan's Wildlife unboxed what is like the biggest crab that I've ever seen, compared at least second to the coconut crab. So I've got that video in there. I look at some terrariums that I had from the Spider Shop, of course. Oh, here it is. A Spider-Man costume. A lot of you sort of seem to enjoy this video, so of course I will be wearing the costume as well. The Venomous Visions, of course I have to give a mention to Tony from Venomous Visions, with of course the Malaysian jeweled centipede, which is obviously in there. Breeding videos, of course, I've got a couple of those to share with you. Show video. This one is, of course, Bugfest, as you can see. Really enjoyed this show, so I've got to give a mention to Nick from Bugfest. This one is, oh yeah, cooking pasta with insects, because that was pretty good for me as well. I enjoyed that. More food. Of course, the collaborations I did with Petco is something that really has to be, really has to be sort of mentioned. So this is the Terra Plaza video that I did when I was with him. What's this one? Okay, that's nothing. Not that one. Gotta have a bit of motorbike footage. This is when my bike died on me, and yeah, it is fixed now, which is good, but at the time it wasn't. Oh yeah, Sardonia, that's just a now. Western Invert Show. So this one is Julian and Claire doing the talk on handling venomous snakes, which was a really good, really good day. And of course, at the end, I got to interview him as well, which is really good. Me and Dan's Wildlife doing like a bit of a bug trek. Of course, you would have seen Dan. Dan was with me last night doing the Resident Evil 7 video. So this is up filmed at Kimber, not far from where I live. I live like over here, sort of somewhere. This one, I included this purely because the postman's in it, my postman, who delivers me things. So yeah, I've got plenty of footage to use, and of course, gifts from subscribers. So this, of course, is the sweets from Philip. So a huge thank you to Philip. So yeah, I won't go through everything, but in a nutshell, basically, I have a lot of videos. Getting it tangled around the wire. Going the wrong way. See, I already have a lot of sort of footage, pins and needles, that I want to use for that video anyway, but I'm still looking for some suggestions. Do I like India? Yes. BTS. Oh yeah, BTS, of course. I never forgot that. So yeah, I won't be doing any feeding today because I don't have this thing sort of set up for that. But yeah, big ass crab will definitely be in there. Yes, donkey. I have crabs. I have 2 crabs. Just the 2. Yeah. I'll probably do an update on the crabs. I've been meaning to do an update on the crabs for ages, but I just haven't got around to it. But I will probably, during the day, wear some kind of a Spider-Man costume. I haven't decided which one yet. Whether I go with the one from the Spider Shop or the one that I bought that doesn't fit me. I'll leave that up to you. Let me know what you think. As for feeding, I did a feeding video. My last video was a feeding video, in fact, so I'd recommend checking that one out if you haven't already. I can maybe feed a couple of things if you want. Tim has a question. Go carry on. So frostbite, good question. Let me just adjust my my thing. So any plans to do a field video looking at wild tarantulas? Yes, that is actually what I'm doing in a few weeks. So as I mentioned earlier on, I'm flying out to Guatemala City in February, and then going to Floors with Lee Arden from the Spider Shop and Martin Lees, and we are out there to look for tarantulas. So yeah, I'm going to be experiencing field work for the first time, and this has been sort of partly funded by Patreon. So if you're a Patreon of mine, huge thank you. I'll be giving you all a huge shout out in the end of 18 video and naming you and that. The funds from my patrons is what's sort of paying for that trip, pretty much, or going towards the cost of that trip. So a huge thank you, because without that I probably wouldn't be able to do it. So yeah, it's awesome. Looking forward to doing that. To PT Dave, yes, I could do that. Although, if I did tattoo a H on my forehead, the problem would be is that I probably wouldn't be able to keep my job, because appearance is quite important with my job and looking respectable. So, any other letter's fine, but it's not H. The leech is still alive and well. I will have to sort of do a video on that to show you how I'm feeding it. Obviously, it's not feeding from my blood, because I'm too squeamish for that. But I have been getting blood from the butchers to to feed it, which is doing well. Arachnid. I've spoke to someone about an order for Solaris and Biru. So yeah, just watch this space, I guess. Got quite a few new things on my list, and hopefully coming very soon. So yeah, soon. Hello to SulleyGSXR, hope you're doing well. Do I have any P Metallica? Yes, I do. I have 2. Currently they're cohabiting, and hopefully they'll be breeding. I haven't seen them do anything yet, but she hasn't eaten him, so that's always good. Hello to Peter, I hope you're doing well. PT, no, sadly not, I apologise. I can do it in the Spider-Man costume if you want me to. Yes, so the one that doesn't fit, and Petco killing the Orb Weaver, yes, that will definitely be in there. My plan for the video is to start off from January and then sort of work through to like now pretty much and go through videos in kind of order. Not all of them, but just sort of highlighted ones, and just sort of look back at the year. Because it's been a really good year for travelling, making friends, getting really cool additions, some really good videos and things. So I kind of thought it'd be good to have a video to sort of like show the highlights of my year, I guess. I'm actually, you can't see my screen, so it's okay. YouTube, oh, I've got on here. There's I'm just shy of hitting my goal for 2018. So how do I do this? Let me try and find it. History, light. Oh no, not that one. Creator Studio. You can't see the screen, can you? No, you can't. Gotta be careful because I don't want you to see my I don't need you to all see my my subscribers. Do I have any blue tack? So what I'm going to do can I zoom in on that? Oh, I can. That's alright. So let me just make sure it's that way so you can't see what I'm looking at. I'm going to zoom right into a figure. My goal for this year, oh come on, there we go. So basically I've been looking at my subscribers for this year. If I take this off the gimbal so you can all see, my subscribers for this year gained are at just shy of 100,000, which is really good. Although I was really trying to make 100,000 subscribers this year, which I think I'm going to just miss, in all honesty. And I know that people always ask me how many subscribers I have, and the truth is that will probably always remain a secret. But for this year, 98,979 subscribers gained in 2018, which is really good. I've still got like 3 days to try and make 1,000 subscribers, but in all honesty, I don't think I'm going to make that, which is a little bit of a shame, to be fair. But never mind. It's still a really that is fantastic for a year. I'm really happy with that. So if you are a subscriber of mine, a huge thank you for subscribing and being a part of my channel and supporting me. I really do appreciate it. Dan, what are your views on me getting a tea and not taking my other half? Do it. That's what I do. I'm quite lucky because I don't have to worry about someone saying to me, "Oh, you can't have this" or "You can't have this." Like, I just get what I want pretty much, which is great. So yeah. Arachne King, thank you. I'll take my care for that. Feeding, yes, I will go and have a. We'll go down and have a look in a minute. Yundu feeding. There's no such thing as a poisonous tarantula. And also, no one's ever died from a tarantula bite. So, hello to Greg Rose. Hope you're doing well. Noah, oh, thank you very much for the donation. That's very, very kind of you. Really, thank you. Very nice. Noah, do you have a request on what to feed? Peter Webster, how many subscribers are you on now? Are you close to your goal or? Okay, side decks, that's pretty good though, to be fair, dude. You're getting there. You're getting there. Okay, right, let's go and feed some spiders. I got like, maybe like 10 minutes or so. So let's go and have a look at some animals, shall we? I need to carry my tripod downstairs though, so bear with me for a minute. Let's go down to this room. I wasn't planning on doing anything in here, but as it's been requested, I can hardly say no, can I? So let me just put the legs down on the tripod. I still haven't sorted out this room fully. I've got most of it done, but there's a lot of things that I haven't done yet. A shout out to my niece, by the way, who came round on Christmas Day. I've got some videos of this which I'll show you, and she drew a spider, like a cute spider, a Santa hat, a banana, and wrote my name. And apparently, according to this, Dan stinks is what I think that's meant to say. So yeah, bless her. She's only 8 though, so it's fine. I don't mind a bit of that. So I do have a PB toy. However, we open a window. Loads of fruit flies in here. I do have a PB toy. However, it is like this big, so I don't really sort of show it that often. I can try, but I don't know if it'll come out. So feeding. I just had a box which actually came yesterday. In fact, I just haven't actually finished opening it yet. But there's some cockroaches and like a million fruit flies. Phew, fruit flies everywhere. Oh man. Swarming, absolutely swarming with fruit flies. Put them by the window. So yeah, I got 2 big boxes of cockroaches recently. Let's see if this guy wants to come out. Hey dude. Let's so this is the beardie that I rescued. You can see he's actually doing a lot better. He's still not 100%, but he's getting there. Let's just by your front. You see, he's actually sort of fairly active, and his head doesn't really sort of shake either, which is nice. So yeah, this is, I say, this is the one that that I rescued, and he's pretty awesome, to be fair, aren't you? He's still a little bit underweight, but I don't want to sort of overfeed him too much, so he's having enough for him to eat and not be completely greedy. But yeah, so this is, oh, can you see yourself? So So yeah, this is the there we go. Good job. That's the rescue beardie. I will be doing a full update on the rescued editions, and of course, I'll just bring this around here and flip the screen. Oops. This, of course, that's a little bit close. Is the iguana, who's doing good and basking. She's eating really well. She's still coming out and is being docile as well, which is great. So, but still a lot of fruit flies in there which I need to get rid of. So I'll probably end up using a, you know, going in there with like a hoover or something and just, you know, sucking them all up basically. But yeah, so the beardie is way better, which is fantastic. Both this bearded dragon, which is Bowser kind of won on the last video. Bowser and the iguana doing much better, and he does have to go back to the vets, but hopefully he should be fine and he won't need to be put down on the mat, which is what that's best case scenario. Spider V, I can do I can show you his enclosure quickly. Actually, I burnt myself today on I got this lamp there. I don't know whether you can see this, like a red mark down here, and I was messing in there. I accidentally touched the bulb, and that's going to blister lovely. That is absolutely kills. But yeah, I will be doing a full video on enclosure care for him, my other bearded dragon, 2 leopard geckos, and the iguana. I'll do full reptile care for my 5 lizards in the near future. So, but yeah, everything in my collection is eating, which is really good. Snapchat, yeah, I have Snapchat. TarantulaDan, of course. Everything apart from my PlayStation network, which is SulleyGSXR. TarantulaDan is what I use for everything: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, everything, pretty much. Yeah, I have loads. The only good thing about fruit flies is I can literally, if I catch them, I can just throw them in with my slings and feed them, so it's all good. The Caledonia will be updated in a future video. Yeah, if anyone's having any problems with any of their tarantulas and wants to take some really good advice, Predator or Prey Online, who's in the chat at the moment, is someone I would really recommend you going and checking out. Really nice guy, knows his stuff, and does not give out bad advice. So I'd recommend checking him out. Excuse me. I'm from Bromsgrove. Wow, that's like 20 minutes from where I live. Not even that far away. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Small world, eh? Crazy. Thank you to your mom who likes my beard. I'm glad someone does. My first lizard, yeah, he's actually just popping his head out. Let's see. Is he gonna come out? Hey, you dude. Oh, he's not going to come out, he's just going back in. I'm going to take the gimbal off. Hey, Gigs. So yeah, this is my my adult male leopard gecko. He's nearly 20 years old, so it's all good. He's not normally awake at this time, to be fair. So yeah, there he is. The beardie down there. My other bearded dragon is typical. I've just had this gimbal turns so slow. Just had all these sort of like new lights and things like that. Get them all set up, and then this bulb goes, which is absolutely typical, I guess. Very annoying. Put that back on there. I'll show you more of the leopard gecko, but he's gone back in now. So yeah. So who was it that wanted to see some feeding? I can always try and find something to feed. Golden Ore Weaver? No, I don't still have that anymore. Both of the ones I had died, unfortunately. So never mind. Let's try and see. I would love to feed this one. This is the Sarbar Blue, but she's still not coming out, which is a pain, to be fair. Oh, just checking up on this one. This is a molt from one of my juvenile female Sarbar Blue, so freshly malted, which is great. That's literally just probably malted within the last sort of couple of days. That's good. Here's another Sarbar Blue, one of 7 that I have, which is fantastic. P Metallica. Oh, that actually might be worth sort of showing you very quickly as well. The P Metallica mature male at the bottom and the female are actually out, but they're not trying to kill each other, which is good. Also got P Regalis up here, which is out and about. Can't see the larger female. One of the beetles, the jaw beetle. Don't see any more Celadonia out. Which one is the Celadonias? This one, this one. Ah, there we are. If you can see. Not a very good image, to be fair, but just in the center of the screen there is the one of the Celadonia. It's actually out, which is good. Centipedes, I'm not going to be feeding those because they're a bit of a pain. Harpactria porcropes or porcupes. That's actually out for once, which is kind of unusual. The leech is out. Taurus whip scorpion is out. Not feeding slings because slings are way too fiddly to feed, in all honesty. This is the Elphalax, my gecko. I've got to change the bulb, which is the bulb for this gecko has actually gone, so I've actually got had to get myself another one. Gonna get that sorted tomorrow, but it only went like a few hours ago, so it should be fine. Could try and feed Zelda the LP. She's usually pretty good when it comes to feeding, so I think I'll try and feed her. Kind of seems like that would probably be the best of the spiders to feed, because I know that she very, very rarely refuses food. I would sort of try and feed one of the what do you call it? The reptiles. But I usually I'm always careful about which ones I feed to the reptiles and which one gets fed to the inverts, because of the added calcium. Smashing things up. Will that fit in there? Yeah, that's fine. So, how am I going to do this? Raise that up. Just going to adjust the tripod so that hopefully you'll be able to actually have a look at the the adult female. Let me have a look for the. There aren't very many. That's the only problem with dubias is they aren't that big. So I'm actually going to feed her a couple of roaches. Let's see if she'll. There's one. There you get off. She's not letting go of the tweezers. There we go. That's Zelda, Lassiadora Parahybana. Big girl. I don't put my hand anywhere near her because she would probably try and eat me, to be fair. She's already had two, to be fair. I think two's, in fact, you know what? I'm sure she won't pass it up. Yeah, that's three roaches. She's big. She's a big girl as far as they go. Huge species. I've not got anything that I would even sort of put in there to so there you go. No, get off. Nice bit of care kick in there. Yeah, when she's legs are all sort of spread out, she's about 9.5 inches, 10 inches. Huge. So yeah, so that's there you go, that's Zelda, the Lassiadora Parahybana. I also just had a question just then about the communal setting, which, oops, I'm turning the camera the wrong way. This gimbal's good, but it can also be a bit of a pain, to be fair. So with the communals, I have two communals. The one is one with the M-Malfory. I have the Puglotheria striata lowland. What other communal do I have? Communal striata lowland, and I'm sure there's something else. Oh, I got the one with the beetle grubs and things like that. But to be fair, there's not really much happening with them. They're just eating and growing and pooping, which is all they do anyway. Leyland, no, you haven't. The Caledonia update will be next Saturday, not today, unfortunately. So I apologise. My bike, I will do an update on that. It's actually, it's all good. I just haven't ridden it for ages because of doing shows and animal videos. Probably will get my Rye helmet vlog set up with the Hero 3 Plus camera instead of the Hero 5. Maybe go out and just do a quick vlog, or just go out and have a ride and get some footage, put some music over it and share it. I guess this where I live, there's some really good roads for riding, and I haven't ridden properly for ages. You know, it's kind of depressing how little I've ridden recently. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing that. How many species of tarantula do I have? Quite a few. You can't really see all of them because obviously there's nothing. This is all empty up here. If you can see, Then I've got the Pumetallicas, my arboreals going down that shelf. On here is the Celadonia and the other glass enclosure, the tarantulas. Slings and juveniles on this row. Phallax, leopard gecko, and the one at the end is empty at the moment. Probably get something like a nice big Stratogyrus to put in that. At the bottom I have all of the, if you see, like these, you can't really see them, but those have all got spiders in. 2, 4, 12 large tarantulas across there. Well, 11 because of the Vinegruin. Communal down there with the 5 Centipede Balfouri, of course, got the bearded dragons. Here, this tank is empty. Breeding group for Grammostola porcropes, Porcupes, Jacko Golden Knee. Up here, this is just a shelf of slings, pretty much. Various sort of slings on here, which I'm still kind of sorting out. And then I have up here the Sarbar Blues and the Wapapor Diversipes and other slings. Then on this one here, the tank with the Bowser, the bearded dragon I rescued. The 2 ant colonies, which have actually, they've completed. Both ant colonies are finished. Are they? Yeah. So yeah, the ant colonies, both of them just literally just failed as far as they go. They would not use the hide that they should have done. Fruit flies are like attacking me. Oh, actually, this one's going actually. I've put some food in there, but they don't seem to eat it. I've put food in there, they don't seem to eat it, but there's actually down here, if you can see any movement, I don't know if you will. Yeah, you can just sort of see them there. So actually this one is still going, but the other one isn't. I don't know what to do with these, to be fair. They're just not, they're not doing what ants should do. You know, they're just, I put food in there, they leave it. But yeah, ants there, I've got some more things to go on there. Then I've got the leopard gecko on the shelf below that. More slings. Then on the bottom shelf I have the beetle larva, cockroaches, mealworm communal, large crab, more slings. Iguana enclosure, which takes up a huge amount of this room if I just turn the camera so you can see what I mean by how big this this sort of tank is. It is almost to the wall here, and it's almost sort of like the width of my body entirely, and it's, I don't know if you can see how tall it is. I mean, I'm not a tall guy, but I'm not exactly short. I'm just shy of 6 foot. So so yeah, it's huge tank. But then that's what you know, what she needs. And obviously I'll have some more sort of slings and things to go up on the top. And this gimbal is being an absolute pain, but at least it's working, so I shouldn't really complain too much about it. So I need to get this back into sort of some kind of decent sort of position. Long way. Yeah, let's go. That's it. So yeah, I couldn't tell you exactly off the top of my head how many species I have, because I have many of the same species, obviously different multiples of things, and I also have just lots of just different ones. So sitting here and naming them all would be a lot. I would say maybe like 50, maybe 60 different species, possibly, give or take. You know, but I have multiples of pretty much everything. You know, apart from actually Latidor Power High Banner, I only have one of those. I could breed them, but I don't want to breed that because I don't want to have that many babies. So right, literally fruit flies everywhere. Favorite tea to feed? Zelda, I guess, because she pretty much always eats. She very rarely refuses unless she's obviously going into pre-molt. But even then, I've had her in the past. I've had her feed and then molt like 2 or 3 days later. So it's not like her to refuse food for very long, which is great. Baby scorpions? No, not really. As far as baby scorpions I have this one, which is heteromatous. Actually, I haven't done a video on this for ages, so this will be a nice little update for you guys. You can see I'm keeping it sort of substrate and sand, twigs and things to make it look somewhat natural, at least as natural as I can. The scorpion is just down there under that leaf. I think you can just see the claw just in there. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it or not, you probably won't be able to. But no, I feed them small meals every sort of 5 days. When I say small, like much smaller than what you'd feed to a spider of the same size. And I can move the leaf and so you can see it. And yeah, room temperature, no heat mat, no lighting. I always try and make sure that there's water in there, or at least that it's been sprayed every sort of few days to keep up any humidity. And yeah, that's it really. They're not difficult. I have that one, and I also have the glossy scorpion, which just there you can see it. I'm always very careful with this one because it's got quite a large tail, and I don't know what this thing's like, and I don't want to be the one to document it, to be fair. So, but yeah, both of them kept very sort of similar. This is a smaller enclosure, but for feeding and watering, it's just the same applies basically. So yeah, nothing sort of too fancy. The problem with scorpions, I think, is people give them loads of heat and think they need heat when they don't. They don't need heat at all, to be fair. Going to the pork ribs? Yeah, I do. I have 3 of them. This here is a mature male that I received from Silex, and then obviously my female is underneath him, and then my male is underneath her, so she's sort of sandwiched between the 2 males. Lucky girl. How old is Zelda? Zelda's probably 9 years, 10 years, something like that. She's the oldest one that I've got in my collection. Pantherbeatus, yes, not yet the Solaris, but watch this space for that. I have the Pantherbeatus Esmeraldus, which is Panther Esmeraldus. This enclosure looks really bare, but it isn't, because there's actually a hide and stuff in there, but she's buried it. But yeah, there she is. Really attractive looking spider, which is fantastic. So yeah, that's the only pamper. Oh no, I don't. I have another one. I have oh, where is it? I have the Pantherbeatus, the purple bloom. Still a sling. And of course, it's just gone down into the hide. You can just see it there. Purple bloom. So yeah, two pampers. Any tips on getting rid of the fruit flies? I've actually got a like a pitch plant, which hopefully will attract them, but it's died, so I'll go wait for the sprouts to grow. Apart from that, I usually just like catch them and then feed them to my other spiders. It works for me. I don't want to have trap slings out because I was worried in case if a spider were to get out in here, I don't want one of my spiders to get sort of captured by something like that. So you know. So yeah, okay, my team room heating during the winter. So My tea room is heated by two things: reptiles and central heating. So the radiator is here. It's not on at the moment. It doesn't need to be. My window is open. I have the iguana tank here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks that give off heat. It is cooling down in here now. Like just in my room, just standing here, is 25 degrees. In the tanks, depending on how close you get. If I put this in with my beard, with my beardy for just a few minutes, and then check back on it, you'll see how warm these tanks are, and that is what literally heats the whole of this room, which is perfect for me. So I don't like using heat mats and that, and just the heat from these is enough to do everything else. So that's all I use. And obviously, if it does get cool in here, then the radiator kicks in. This room goes no lower than 22 degrees at night. Obviously, it's getting later, so it obviously will start going a bit cooler now. Cool part of this room gets to 22 degrees during the night, and then during the day, just standing in here can get to about 27 degrees, unless we have a heat wave outside where it cooks in here and it is over 30 degrees, which is horrible. So that's already at 30 degrees now in that tank, quite warm. So very quickly, can we wrapping this video up in a minute because I've gone over by 20 minutes, which is not unlike me. Yeah, fruit fly, to Jack Creed. Fruit flies are great for feeding small spiders. The advantages of fruit flies is that they can't really harm your spider, they don't bite them out. So that's really good for feeding small and vulnerable inverts. Not just spiders, but scorpions, centipedes, anything like that. They're great for them. So yeah, I mean, as far as Zelda's size, I think I can't get it wrong. I have a molt somewhere, and her last molt was just over 9 inches. Like literally like a few mil over, from the tip of the front left leg to the rear right leg, spread out, not pressed flat, but just out, was just over 9 inches. So I can, if I can find that box, I will show you. I can always try and get her out actually and measure her that way. But yeah, she's huge. But then again, she eats really well as well. I don't power feed her, but she eats well. I'll do a video on Zelda. We'll measure her together, and you can see it for yourself. Lewis, yeah, they're doing really well. Thank you. Molted 3 times, I think. So they're getting decent size. I think they're downstairs. Yeah, they are. They're in the conservatory, so I'll do an update on those. 7 to 8 inches. Yeah, but obviously they're not sort of mature at that point. I mean, she's still sort of fully, yeah, she's still growing. So I'll do a video on Zelda to show you. Yeah, I'll do an update on her. To be fair, I need to do more updates on her anyway. I mean, for size, it might be a fairly decent sort of size comparison. She's actually on. That bowl is one of the large Exoterra water bowls that you can get. So I mean, she's sort of moving off it now, but her legs extend over the edges of each of the edges. And I'm not going to put my hand in there to get her out because she's in feeding mode. And even when she's not in feeding mode, she's then waiting for food, so I don't handle her for that reason. But yeah, I will do a video on Zelda. I think it's overdue anyway, to be fair. And we can all have a look at her together in a video. Because to be fair, I probably owe her a lot of this my channel to her, because of her that I ended up sort of getting more and growing as a hobbyist and a creator. So yeah. Lewis, yeah, sure. If you breed an ink, then of course I'm always happy to take them off your hands. I do like having inverts, and I'll always buy them. I don't ever accept freebies and things. All right, so I'm going to be wrapping this video up now. The reason is because one, my throat is absolutely killing me from speaking. I could do with having something to try and get rid of this this burn on my tongue. It's sort of like right at the back down here. That's what you get for microwaving food and not blowing it. That's my tip of the day. Oh, very quickly, yeah, just to show you. So that's been in there for a while, and the hot side of my bearded dragon tank is 40 degrees. The leopard geckos I know is cooler at 35 in the hot area, and the bulb here is below 50 for the iguana. So that's an idea of, with all of these tanks, you can imagine how warm it gets in this room. I do not need any other heat, so if you want to heat spiders, get a couple of reptiles and it will warm it up. Yeah, your room will great. If I'm upstairs in my bedroom when I'm working and my hands are a bit cold, or if I'm working at night, I'll come down here like late in the evening, and it's still warmer in here than it is like anywhere else in the house. It's like you ever go into like the butterfly farms or places like that, and it's like instantly like just warm hits you. That's what this room is like. So yeah, that's going back to the heating thing. Mantis, yes, I will definitely be getting some more of those, definitely. And as for the shows, I don't know what shows I'm attending yet. I need to check when they're on and which ones I'm able to make. But all the ones that I can make, I will do so. But I'll do a video on that to announce it in a few weeks, which ones I will and which ones I will not be going to. So anyways, I'm going to be ending this video here. Like I said, my throat is killing me, and to be fair, I could go and get some food, and then later on I'm going to be live streaming Resident Evil 7 VR on my on my YouTube channel with the VR headset. I will be the one wearing it. There's no one else here, just me. So if you want to sort of watch me sort of scare myself, then please join me as I play that game. We'll see how well that goes. So yeah, a BTS definitely going to be there. I'll be going up to the BTS lectures, which is March the 2nd, and obviously the BTS exhibition, of course. I wouldn't miss either of those for the world, so I will definitely be there. If you're going there, please come and say hello to me. I'll either be walking around with my camera or probably being whipped by Leaf Arden from the Spider Shop. Not literally, just because, you know, I work for him. So yeah, I'm going to be heading off now anyway. So thank you to everyone for joining me. Thank you to those for the donations tonight. Very, very kind of you. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon and a PayPal. You are more than happy to support me there if you're able to do so and you would like to. And with that said, yeah, I'm going to be heading off a little bit. What time is it now? I don't know what time it is. Let me just check my phone. 7:15. I'm thinking maybe start streaming about 8:30 tonight. And I'll be streaming Resident Evil 7, like I said. So if you are free and would like to go and watch me, I won't be able to read the comments, but I will sort of have a chat and check bit by bit. And so yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, enjoy the rest of your night, and please, hopefully you will look forward to the video I'm doing on Tuesday for the TarantulaDan Rewind. And of course, feel free to leave a comment below once the video is processed. Let me know what clip you would like to see featured. And with that said, everyone, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.